It's good, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to bring along some Madden. We're going to do a Madden series here. We're going to do um a YouTuber series, like how you do offline play people, the CPU, and like rebuild a team and bring them back together. I know a lot of people like to do Falcons is one. People do Jags, Jets. People do Patriots. People do Texans. People do Steelers. Today we're going to do the Steel City rebuild. That's going to be our series that we're going to focus on for how much ever episodes we decide to do it. Probably 10 to 20 years. It depends how much I upload and how much everything goes. Obviously, with the Steelers, we got a decision at quarterback if we're going to, obviously for the future, we're probably going to draft one. Running back, we got Najee Harris, who's going to be a beast. I'm hoping he will. Wide receivers, I mean, that is a big question. Juju definitely isn't staying. Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool will probably end up staying. Deontay Johnson might stay. Who knows? Tight end, they drafted Pat Fryermuth, who is, he's alright. He'll take Eric Ebron's spot whenever we decide to not resign him or whatever. Left tackle, we got Okorafor. I'm going to try to pronounce his first name. Well, hold on. Chukwama Okafor? Okorafor? I said Okafor, which is Okorafor. And then Dan Moore Jr., either one of them can start at left tackle. They're fairly young. Kevin Dotson, he's a young star. I think he's a star, right? He's definitely going to be our starting left guard. Center, they drafted Kendrick Green. I was about to say Kevin Dotson again. They drafted Kendrick Green, who was alright. They drafted him at a pretty good spot. Marquise Pouncey did end up retiring, so they didn't need to get a center. Right guard, they ended up releasing David DeCastro. Their beast, they got Trey Turner. Zach Banner. Right tackle, we're definitely going to need some help. We might play Dan Moore Jr. and Chukwama Okorafor at the two tackle positions. Stephon Tuitt, he has a couple of years still in him. Probably 3 or 4. I don't know. Let's see what his contract looks like. His contract, he has a 2-year deal. Yeah, we'll probably let him serve out his contract and see what he wants. Wow, I didn't notice he had 11 sacks in real life last year. Cameron Hayward, a superstar. Very old. Very, very old. He has 4 years left on his contract, though, so he's probably going to be here for the rest of his career. Tyson Alulu. Obviously, we're going to have to get younger at DT. Not really sure what we're going to do with him, but we'll probably find something. He's probably going to serve out the last 2 years of his contract, and then he's going to go. TJ Watt, we got to resign him this year, I'm pretty sure. Middle linebacker, Devin Bush is our building piece right here. Joe Schobert, he's just going to be on the team. Nothing spectacular or amazing. Melvin Ingram, who they picked up in free agency. Was it a 1-year deal they picked him up on? I think it's a cheap 1-year deal they picked him up on. But, he's going to be a fairly good piece for this year. Past this year, I don't think he's going to play with us. I think we're going to want to get younger, get into our rebuilding stage, because I'm not really sure. Corner, we have a lot of question marks at. Free safety, we got the best safety in the league. Minka Fitzpatrick. And then we got to resign him either this year or next year. Yeah, next year we got to resign him. He's going to go for a very big deal. Strong safety, we got Terrell Edmonds, who, he's alright. Kicker, punter. We got all our draft picks this year except our 5th rounder. And we got 2 7ths. Should be interesting. Alright, so first episode we are going to probably go through some trades, maybe pick up a couple people for the preseason roster. Anybody I pick up, you guys will see screenshots of, or I will just, tell you a little bit about him. I'm still considering it. I'm still thinking about what I want to do for it exactly because I'm trying to enhance my experience and I'm not trying to have you guys hear every little thing I say in a video or whatever, so you guys can get like clips or whatever of gameplay as well, because I know in a lot of games I just show the whole entire game, and that, as appealing as it is to you guys, watching a 50-minute video isn't always ideal. So for gameplay, I might show big plays or something like that. That's probably what I'll end up showing. So our first pickup of free agency is going to be a former Texan. He just didn't really get a lot of playing time, I guess, or they just didn't really want to play him. I'm not really sure because I'm not really familiar about the Texans. Our first pickup is probably going to be Kiki Kute. He has pretty good catching, pretty good speed. Not the best release, but it'll do. His traits, he has a run after catch ability, which should be cool. He covers the ball, balance penalties, good spontaneous personality. He should be a solid receiver for the team, especially in the preseason. We'll see how he goes. Our next pickup is going to be the former Notre Dame wide receiver. He was at the Packers, but his playing time, he didn't really get it. 6'5", 214 pound, Equimania St. Brown, beast. Of course, my favorite color is Notre Dame. He has some pretty good traits too. Aggressive catch, run after catch. He keeps his feet in bounce. A high motor. Pretty solid receiver at 6'5". Some good speed. Pretty decent catching. Not the best release or route running, but we can definitely work on it in the preseason. Our next pickup is going to be at a position we kind of need. Tyrell Crosby, 25-year-old left tackle. I don't know much about him. I think he played for Carolina. He has decent blocking. He's on discipline, which is worrisome, but he is going to be the best tackle on our team, so we kind of need that. And we need a lot of help at corner, because the Steelers' corners are either old or very slow, burnt very much like toast. We're going to grab former Raider Garyon Conley. He's 6'1", 190. He's 26, so he's not like going to be someone who's going to progress mightily, but someone who could fill in the role probably for this year. He has pretty good coverage, I think he's pretty good for this team. I think he'll do alright. I think he'll probably be in a starting role or maybe a slot. We're not really sure yet. We'll figure it out. Our next pickup is going to be the man picked from the Vikings last year. He got released by the Vikings. I'm actually not sure what happened. I don't know if it was a case or something that happened. I'm not really up on that, which probably should be. Jeff Gladney, pretty good corner, for his age especially. He's 24. He's 1 year out of college, drafted last year. We should be able to make some good use out of him. Let's see what he can do for us. Our next pickup is going to be someone who's been in free agency for like 2 years, Monte Nicholson. I think he's a decent safety. I think he can do something for us in like a third safety kind of a role or something like that. We'll see what he can do for us. I think he'll do some good for us for sure. So this is the first trade we're going to make. We're going to trade Robert Spillane, who's an extra middle linebacker, for something we need, a corner. Dolphins are kind of stacked at corner, so we figured they would give us a corner here. And Noah, who they drafted last year, but just never got playing time or anything, so we'll see what he can do for us. With our next trade, we go to the Packers and we look for Jordan Love, who we're not really sure if he's going to take over the team next year or not, but y'all won't have to know in this franchise because he's going to go over to Pittsburgh and potentially start. He's going to go head-to-head with Big Ben in this preseason. We'll see how fun it goes. But we had to trade away Buddy Johnson. I actually don't know his first name. We're just going to call him Buddy. He gone anyways. Dwayne Haskins Jr., bust at Ohio State. All Ohio State quarterbacks are busts. Justin Fields is not an Ohio State quarterback. He's Georgia. He transferred over to Ohio State. I'm not going to clarify that. And a fifth-round pick, we had to add that on. Get Jordan Love, future quarterback, potentially. We'll have to see. So, with our next decision, we just decided to trade for a pick. We traded for a fourth-round pick with the Chargers. And we sent over Ray McLeod and Akella Witherspoon. Hopefully that helps them out, and that might be our last trade. We'll have to see what happens with our next, and probably this is definitely probably our final trade that we're going to do. We're going to trade Andre Mullet and Jason Pierre in the six as well for Dalen Hayes and Khalil Dorsey. They're both pretty young. Dorsey's 23. Hayes, I think, is 22, 23. He's just out of Notre Dame, and Dorsey is somebody I wanted at corner to come in and take one of their spots as a sixth person. And Dalen Hayes probably going to play some backup outside linebacker for the left side, depending on what we do. And now we're going to finally go through our depth chart, what we want to do for the season. Maybe some free agents that we want to go sign. I'm not sure. We might go sign a couple free agents. Still, Jordan Love might take over. That's going to be a difficult decision to make, but he might be taking over. Najee going to start running back for sure. I like Balaj more than Benny Snell, to be honest. I would more like want to incorporate Kalen Balaj instead of Benny Snell. Wide receiver. Deontay. I'm not seeing Juju on this team, though. I really am not seeing him on this team. And we're going to go Deontay, Claypool, Juju. I kind of like Kiki Kute more. But we'll keep it like this for now. We got a 6-man wide receiver core. We might add one. I'm not really sure. Tight end, that's how it's going to go. Left tackle. Tyrell Crosby can play left tackle for us. Yeah, that's cool. Left guard, Dotson. Yeah, I'm good with that. Kendrick Green. That's fair. Trey Turner. Right tackle. Let's see here. Dan Moore. Chuk. Chukwama Okorafor. Try saying that 3 times as fast. I'm not gonna do that. Starting. We're gonna get Dan Moore Jr. to start. Left end. Stephon Tuitt exists. What? This game just thinks that Stephon Tuitt doesn't exist. Okay. Oh, he's injured in real life. Probably that's why he's not there. I think he is, at least. D tackle, is Tyson Alulu injured in real life too? Really? Huh. We're gonna make you DT1. I think we want to bring a D tackle onto the team. I think that's one position we do need. Cameron Haber can make an excellent DT. I was thinking about that. Outside linebacker, starting is going to be TJ. Middle linebacker, I want Bush starting over Schobert, but Schobert would be a second middle linebacker. Go with that. Right outside. I actually don't see why Alex Highsmith isn't the second right outside linebacker. Corners. Joe Hayden in the last year with the team. We're going to have Garyon, Sutton, Noah, Gladney. We're also going to have Justin Lane and Khalil Dorsey. So we got a 7-corner team. It's ain't bad. We're going to finish off a 7, I don't know. 3 free safeties. I'm pretty sure we're going to cut Trade Norwood. Maybe bring him to the practice squad. I'm not sure. Miles Kilbrew. He'll be the backup strong safety for the year. Kickers, Chris Boswell. The punters, Presley Harvin. Fucking dude's a monster, bro. He was a fullback, wasn't he? I forgot. Kick returner. Let's make it Noah. Deontay will also be out there. Sutton will be out there. The last two spots don't really matter, but we'll put Kiki Kute in the 4 spot. Punt returning. I think we'll let Deontay punt return. No, we'll let Sutton punt return. I'm not sure. It is a pretty tough call to make here. I think that's going to be our punt returning squad. Kickoffs, cool with that. Long snapper, Trey Turner, cool. Third down running back, Najee, and the power back is Najee. Slot receiver, Claypool. I want Claypool in the slot. Yeah. Yeah. 6'4" wide receiver in a slot. That's going to be something new. Right, left, it's going to be Hayward. Right, it's going to be TJ. I'm cool with that. Rushing D tackle. Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. Yeah, I like this idea way better. To put Cameron Hayward as the DT. I think that's a better decision. Sub linebackers Bush and Schobert. I'm good with that. Slot corner. Ooh. Conley. I want to see Conley line up in our slot. Conley, Sutton, and then Noah, yeah. Alright. With our last decision, we're just going to go sign a D tackle, and then that'll probably be the end of this introductory video. That's the point of this video, is to get the introduction out to the franchise. Next episode, I think we're going through preseason weeks 1 and 2, because I think that's what I really want to do, is go through those first couple weeks. Then 3 or 4 will be the next episode, something like that. PJ Hall. Interesting. I want somebody who's young that we could develop. I'm thinking of Marvin Wilson, maybe. Out of Florida State, Miles Brown. No, those two could be. Yeah, those are our 2 decisions right now. I'm gonna go with Marvin Wilson, 6'4", 303. I like that a little bit better. A little taller, a little more slim. A little better speed. And what's his strength? A little better strength too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm liking Marvin Wilson better. Let's see if he has any traits. Spin, swim, bull rush. Alright, you're signed. There's our second D tackle. We're gonna go move him in a depth chart to the second D tackle. I think he's gonna get reps behind Tyson Alulu for sure. If he's gonna play, I don't think it's gonna be a lot, but I think it'll be a little bit. Especially in this preseason, he's gonna get a lot of time. 63 people, so we're gonna have to cut 10 people. Obviously, at least one quarterback's gonna be cut. 1 D tackle's probably gonna get cut. Oh, they already ordered it. That's cool. I like that. Christmas. I'm thinking I might trade Christmas and I might trade this left guard because they both don't have a cap penalty. BJ Finney, because we're not really going to use him. So it's just a thought of mine that I might do. Get 2 roster spots available too. Anyways, that's dealing with episode number 1 in the introductory video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below something you'd like to see or just anything in general. And as always,